guy's 8:40. Good God. Just a kiss. Alright, where's Gas? Be gone. I don't know why I always want to fish when I haven't eaten anything. What was that? Probably. Hey, that was a holy cast right there. Brad, what's going on? Happy Wednesday to everybody. Let's see if we... Ooh, fish on. Fish on, yo. That just sat there. Fish on. My dude's showing out for me. Hell yeah. That did not take that long there. Come on. Hell yeah, yo. Let me clip this, because if I don't, I'll forget. Now let's get this guy situated. That was off the easy there, guy. My guy. That was off the Lost Creek Lizard here. Not bad. That dude just sat there. This is what I was throwing on a Texas rig. Just decided to mix it up. I've been trying to throw this here for a while, but the first fish of the morning took 5 minutes. I get my phone. Oh, let's not drop your phone, Tim. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Nah, it's largemouth. It's largemouth. I don't think I've ever caught a smaller one than that, but let's let this guy go. Oh no, I gotta take a picture. Sorry, I almost forgot. All right, sorry about that. First fish of the morning on a Texas rig, soft plastic lizard. Let's set them free. We had a lot of rain, so the water is really clear. Let's go. I was not expecting that so fast. It doesn't usually go down like that, so let me get myself my... I travel really light here, so let's hope I brought a towel. I did. All right, let's get this worm, this lizard set up again. Heck yeah. My problem been too is like not setting the hook properly, but hey, we in the game. Took this dude up the. This dude went all the way up. Now I gotta figure out how to get this back down. Without shredding this. Come on. Alright, we got one end done. The question is how many times I'll be able to throw this without before I have to replace it. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to mess around with this. Get a new one. The brand is Lost Creek. Pick this up on the discount. This is the Sun Gill 6-inch lizard. A lot shinier than it is when it's after it's been in the water, but make sure I do this right. Yeah. I don't know why I was getting myself all twisted up here. Give me a second. Nope. I don't know why I would struggle with that. I'll get back to you guys in a second. Let me try to get this thing set up here. Okay. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Took 5 minutes to catch that. Took much longer to get my bait back on. Let's see if any more are hanging out over there. Whew. Just a quick session in the backyard pond. This is usually you find me at live streaming unless I'm doing a little bit of saltwater fishing, which I haven't done that here. The weather's been kind of crazy and my work schedule's been kind of hectic, but this is behind the house. All this that you see before you. And I try my best to get out here every day. But I'm just got back from vacation, just trying to get back in the swing of things and catch up. So I'm giving myself 30 minutes to see what I can accomplish, which so far so good. And he actually just took it, so that was not even a no set and require. And that's the first time I've caught a bass with that bait. I've been throwing it now for like maybe past 3-4 times. I was getting bites yesterday. I was right by the brush there, hanging over the water. See if I can make it count. David was good. Let's see if we can keep the positive vibes going here. It is October. The fish bite's supposed to be ridiculous this month. There for a few more minutes before I go to the other spot, the retention pond. Tried my luck over there where I was getting some bites yesterday along the bank. hill check, make sure I'm not standing in one. A little buggy. Sometimes there's love over there, sometimes it's nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised I picked up a bass out of there. It hasn't been like that lately. Usually I have better luck with a crankbait and will catch either bass or crappie over here. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck on your side. Good God. That's not what we want to have happen. I'm rewarded sometimes for doing such a good job. This hasn't happened in a while. Come on now. Almost got it. It's not too terrible. I bet my bait's all jacked up. Hey, it's not. Hell. That's the first. Usually it's pretty, unless I'm throwing a Z-Man, it gets all ripped up and gotta put a new one on. So, just joined. I caught a bass first 5 minutes of the stream, which maybe was like my third cast. Decent. It was, nothing I'm gonna brag about, but hey, it was a fish. And I celebrate every catch, big or small. So I'm getting this cast a little bit better, a little bit closer without getting snagged in this tree here. All right. Okay, I appreciate y'all liking the stream too. Thank you for that. I don't lie, the bait pretty much was barely moving and the bass hit it. A little breezy. The rain's finally moved out of here. Got an action-packed schedule too. So I can't be out here too long. I gotta make this day count. I tend to procrastinate. That's not good. Cool. Almost ended in there. But another gorgeous morning back here. A little quiet, barely any fish jumping. It's all right. It's all right. I'll make my way to the retention ponds, since I apparently caught the only fish sitting over here. Which I'm pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty sure it's like probably tons of bass sitting right there. They're just paying no attention to what I'm throwing here, except for the one. one that was curious enough. So let's make my way to the retention pond where I was getting some other bites, see what's happening over there. Watch out for these ant hills. I'm not paying attention when I'm walking. I get caught lacking. So I'm just using my bait caster, throwing a Texas rig. I'm throwing a soft plastic. It's called the brand is Lost Creek. Caught a bass first 5 minutes over there by the trees. So I'm gonna try my luck over here at this retention pond where I've had a little bit of success. I'm gonna walk around to the other side. That way I can throw in front of this drainage here and then along this bank here. But coming live from the backyard pond. It's backyard pond because that's the backyard. And then I literally can cast from the back behind my fence if I wanted to. I haven't done it yet, but I definitely can. But back here we have largemouth, which is what I caught. We got bluegill, we have really big carp, catfish. There are garfish, I haven't caught one yet. There are blue crabs because this water actually a little bit brackish. And then what else we got? Crappie. I think that's all of them. But it'd be really cool if there was actual other like saltwater fish back here. I mean, if there's blue crabs, there's got to be, and there's fiddler crabs and mud crabs all in the woods back here. And occasionally they make their way in our backyard. Let's get back at it. Again, some of the biggest bass I've caught, like literally right here. So I'm trying to keep that hope alive. The running theory is as a bait's coming across, you'll see something just swim there unless that was the water or the wind. But I think they come out of that drain and ambush whatever bait's coming in front of it. Or sometimes they'll swim out because I'll be fishing on the opposite side, throwing in front of it too as well. But my PB has been caught over here, which is a 4-pound, which I know. They do get bigger, but I haven't found that big one yet. Come on, this dude's getting shredded. I almost had my biggest bass with the bluegill that I was throwing out there. And it jumped out of the water and released itself, but that probably would have been my biggest one. But I've been chasing that feeling ever since. Mainly because freaking bluegills, I don't know why they're so difficult to catch. I know it sounds crazy, but they don't make it easy. Whether I'm using bread or worms. They don't want to be caught, they can be caught. Not quite where I wanted to throw, but we'll make it work. Come on now, fish. Oh, one bad problem about live streaming on your phone is the amount of damn spam calls. Now this big fish that just jumped. Snagging bottom. Come on. Try to keep this pretty. It's really not that deep in here, but I know it drops off right by that drain. Keep going at it. I'm gonna just keep going at it. Trying to get better with this artificial game because eventually the live bait's gonna stop showing up. This really only applies whenever I'm like saltwater fishing. Big plane. I can live with that. I can live with that cast. Yeah, I know. Again, I appreciate y'all liking the stream. Make sure y'all give your boy a follow too. The only thing about fishing out of the retention pond this side here, it's just there's a lot of. This is not terrible, but you'll pull up a lot of nonsense. You always got to constantly clean your bait off, especially with a crankbait or something with treble hooks. Y'all not hanging out here this morning? Okay, okay. We can get a couple more casts and we'll move on. The wind, man. Push me out. Throw too far to the left, I'm on the bank. Outside of the plane, it's a relatively quiet morning. Oh, shit. I thought I had something there. I'm like looking up at the sky like a little kid at the airplane. There we go. That's what I want right there. Don't tell them dragging nonsense now. Of course I am. Actual decent cast, I'm pulling up weeds. Alright, I think I let it go. Alright, last cast right over here. And then I'm gonna try the bank. Yellow boat's still way over there. Hasn't made its way back home yet. I don't think it will because it's probably stuck. I probably gotta go get it. What's pretty cool though, the resort we're staying at in Jamaica actually had that exact same type of boat model. I gotta see if I can get a little replacement part because I gotta replace the seats on it. Those are some upgrades I can add to make the steering a little bit better than what it's been. Alright. I'm just getting snagged on weeds. Yesterday, this is where I was getting a lot of bites. Let's see if that remains true today. Just make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all hanging out. And double tap for a like. It's the one thing I'll ask for. And share the channel too. Watch a video, comment on it. Your engagement is always appreciated. All right. I was thinking about making a video just kind of sharing what I've made from YouTube since being monetized now officially a year. Just in case if anyone that is trying to do the exact same thing I'm doing. I'm 42 with the YouTube channel about fishing and boating, and I'm always trying to watch and absorb information just so I can get better at this from the monetization side of it, but also just getting better at fishing in general. And so obviously I'm not a big channel, but figure anything might help if it's someone that's trying to do the exact same thing and trying to make this thing work. Because I don't do this full time, but I would love at some point to get to that point where that's all I do. After a while, these fish are gonna have to show up. Apparently, it's a teacher work day tomorrow. I'm like, what? Why? On a Thursday. Middle of the damn week. Make it either Friday or a Monday. A Thursday. That way you have to go back on Friday. Makes no sense at all. It's not like I sleep in because I do play basketball in the morning on Thursday, but still, it's like, I'll be mad as hell if I had unless it was some kind of appointment for work, I had to like come back in on a Friday after being off on a Thursday, just because it was a free day. I haven't decided yet. I've been on the fence about it, but debating on like switching gears with the channel, like still fishing, like, you know, provide boating content, but, you know, more emphasis on like just my personal lifestyle. I don't know if you necessarily would call it it's not I wouldn't be vlogging any, but I think there's something to be said to be able to share about all the things that I do and how they kind of all intersect with fishing, boating. Yeah, I'm a huge gardener, and I feel like there's just really boils down to all the things that I love and how I can make it part of me, the brand, and what I share with everyone. I just haven't like figure out the best way of doing it, but I'm just letting y'all know if you see me in my yard working in the garden or something like that, live streaming, it's not because I'm like, it's an abandonment to the fishing. It's just maybe that's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of getting back to doing what I love, which that's part of what I actually do. And I don't feel like I should have to sacrifice one thing over the other when they're all part of what I do already. People love their disc golf, man. I cannot get into that. Okay, so the fish are not hanging out right here. Man, I'm definitely on overtime. Gaten was good. Something disturbing. It might be a carp. Some just came out of that grass. Man, if I'm thinking like a fish, I'll be like, hey, I know I'm eating good right here. Maybe I'm chilling, but if I see a big bait come by, I know my big ass is gonna be like, I want to eat this, or at least sample it. In the weeds. Eeh. If she eats it, it'll save me time having to pull it out, but let's see. See, something just disturbed there. Something's over there. I just don't know what it is. Get out of that. Let's see if I can cast over there. And I'm in the grass bank. Overshot that by a lot. All right, much better. I'm just gonna let it sit. That's how I caught the last fish. Dead man stick. Something just jumped right there. Definitely in bonus time here. I said I was gonna fish for like 30 minutes. It's been well over 30 minutes. I got a few more casts and I gotta go be an adult. So if y'all want me to fish longer, just do me a favor. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out the videos I got a crap ton of videos. Some good, some really good. All right, come on now. Guess we're not hanging out here right here at this spot. I'm gonna try to open space here in a second. Sometimes the fish are just not where they were. Sometimes they like to move on to other spots. Gotta love this time of the year though. It's not hot. I remember one point in the summer I couldn't even like fish middle of the day until it was either had to fish in the morning or later in the evening. The sun was cooking my ass, as well as my phone couldn't even handle it. It was like, I'm just gonna take a quick nap here until I cool off, and literally shut off. We got rocks here. Come on now, let's not do that. I do believe there's some double-digit bass in this water. I have not caught one, but I feel like they are here. They have no place to go unless the alligator's been eating them, which I don't think that's is happening. Besides, big bass don't get that big by getting caught easily. I bet that's a carp over there. Trey, I'm doing good. I have caught one bass. It was like really early in the stream. Little. He wasn't small, but he wasn't big. Let's just call him medium. But I caught him across over there by the bush, the tree brush hanging out across the other bank across the way. I'm just trying my luck here. See if there's something I can get. Thought the retention pond was going to show me a little bit of love, but it did not. Not even so much as a bite. Sometimes that's how it goes down. But I didn't get skunked, so that's all that matters. Come on now. What is that? That's a stick? Oh, it's a stick. Couldn't figure out what that was. I'm giving one more cast over by this drainage, and I got a rock. I like that cast. Yeah, but you know, funny enough, I always say the same thing when I'm fishing back here. Like, as soon as I get on the kayak or that paddle boat, the wind wants to pick up, and then get pushed left and right. That's one big fishing here. Because sometimes there's a paddle boat that I'll fish off of, which I like that a lot. But then I have a kayak that I'll get on, a fishing kayak that you'll see me on here sometimes. I think I just need I got to get another life jacket and maybe get some other pieces of hardware for the kayak to be able to like just take it out some other spots besides back here. Maybe I don't feel like taking this. Come on. It's not 3 in the morning, man. Alright, I got a last cast coming, y'all. Because I gotta go be an adult. It's pretty big. First of the month, I got some stuff I gotta lock in on and handle some business. Stand on some business here. But make sure y'all give me a follow. And please like and share. It's the best way y'all can support the channel. All right. Let's make it count here, y'all. I did catch one fish, a medium bass. It was more medium than schmeed. So and it was on the bait that I've been throwing for a while. I have not caught anything on Lost Creek. Picked it up for $2.50 a pack. I like to catch a couple of fish before I switch to something else. I'm big on building confidence with whatever I'm throwing. Otherwise, how else are you gonna get good with it? Come on. Let's fix this here. All right, I know I said last cast, but I'm gonna do one more cast, then I'm signing off. Let's make it count, Tim. Sometimes that last cast love shows up, that magic. The last cast or the first cast magic that. Can't explain it. Just gotta experience it. Big Hulk just swinging in the backyard, my backyard constantly. I don't have no more chickens. I don't know what that dude's doing. All right, I'm getting no magic here. All right, y'all. Again, thanks for hanging out. I'll be back at it, hopefully again tomorrow. Where I'll be to be determined. Get some fishing in yourself on this Wednesday. And again, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. And I'll see you the next time I'm on here. Thanks again for hanging out. Peace out.